Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone at Ruwa, and salutations and blessings to the elect pushing the truth of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Alright, this lesson is dealing with Iconoclasm or Iconoclast, which the word Iconoclast right here is a noun meaning breaker or destroyer of images. From 1590s, from French iconoclast, and directly from medieval Latin iconoclastus, from late Greek iconoclasts, from icon meaning image, clasts or clastes, breaker or breaker of images, right? So in the Dark Ages, so-called black men ruled Europe, and that's beginning to be more of a common fact worldwide. And there's gonna come a point in time where all truth is gonna be revealed anyway. It's gonna become a common standard, right? That they're not teaching in universities and schools and all that, right? So this is Job 9:24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" So the wicked is given the earth, right? And he covers the faces of the judges. Who are the judges? Angels, Yahushai, and the ultimate judge is Yahweh, right? The word covereth is kasa, which means to cover, conceal, to hide, right? To cover, clothe, right? To cover, overwhelm. So conceal, that's a good word. So he concealed all those images, man. You can just look up any Russian Orthodox icons, Greek Orthodox icons. Check out books like Nature Knows No Color Line, Sex and Race by J. Rogers, stuff like that. I got a book here just to bring out a point. This is called The Art and Architecture of Medieval Russia by Arthur Voice. And this book right here, man, this book is almost better than the Russian icons book, man. There's a lot of icons in this book that I never seen before. But this is from page 95. It says, although only a small part of the original cathedral and its mosaics have survived, there is still much to be admired in the imposing dimensions of its interior, its fine proportions, and the luxuriant mosaics and frescoes. Many of the latter, still in a good state of preservation after 900 years, are wonderful specimens of a great age in ecclesiastical art. But the work of restoration, 1853 to 54, while approached by Professor F. J. Soltze with pity and respect for the original, was executed rather crudely. Many of the frescoes were disfigured, right? And in the 1880s, some of the mosaics were also subjected to a restoration. And in the process, the original elements were covered over with paint. Right? So, what is that talking about? Covered over with paint. They take a black image and they paint it white using chemical processes, or they might just paint it over, do a hack job, and I'm gonna get actually this first Maccabees 3:48. It says, "And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images," right? So the book of the law is what? The Bible. Open the Bible today, get a picture Bible, you have cracker Jesus on the front, angels, butt naked white babies, right? God, and everyone's white, so-called white, right? Wherein the heathen, meaning other nation, that sought to paint the likeness of their images, man. And even so crazy, last highways, there's a guy from Iraq that came and he showed us a picture of Elijah, and he looked like a damn Arab, man. So even other nations are doing, not just Esau, But Esau took it to the highest level, try to make himself the top power, make himself like the Most High, as it says in the book of Obadiah, right? So, all these things are coming out, man. They try to paint the likeness of their images, man. And I'm gonna get Isaiah 25, verse 7. "And he will destroy in this mountain," meaning what mountain is America? Mountain represents government. the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. And what is that doing with all the lies, man? And this is just a small part of the lies, the icons. What's not small, but there are many lies, doctrines, and just ideologies, and whole systems, man, that are false. So he's gonna destroy uh, uh, this BS, basically, right? It tells you truth is gonna flourish, man. Knowledge shall be multiplied. And again, I looked up this word, veil. That's a really good word, man. That goes hand in hand with a scripture I'm thinking about right now. Masaka. Masaka, veil, means a pouring or libation, molten metal, cast image, drink offering. So when you look up the word libation in etymology, it says break. Select. I got it right here. It says libation, late 14th century, pouring out of wine in honor of a god. From Latin libationem, a drink offering. Noun of action from past participle, stem of libere, to pour out. Now, you brothers watching this, what are you thinking about? What comes in your mind? The wine of the wrath of fornication, man. Right? Which we gotta get that, man. That's a beautiful thing. That's part of it. Right? That's all part of it, man. It all ties in through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. It's in the book of what book is that? Habakkuk, I believe. Right. Bring this out first. It says Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is health, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. How does he transgress by wine? Wine represents all these philosophies and so-called wisdoms and knowledges, which is not wisdom. You get all these nations are drunk off it. Christianity, evolution, feminism, right? All these philosophies and ideologies, man, right? Revelation, right? 14:8, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Fornication dealing with adultery. So even those nations, they commit adultery against their gods by following the white man's gods, right? That means a lot of references to that. Yeah, this is a good scripture. Revelations 18. It says in 1, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You see that? So all these nations, they have drunk of this wine, man, and part of the wine is these icons, man. You see? All these icons of the angels, and obviously we're not advocating get icons in your house or whatever, or you can't do that, but you're not supposed to worship it. You can have that fortification. Because I used to print out icons and put them on my room just so I have it in my head. That you got to put things back in your head in perspective, man. Because we've been brainwashed so long. Growing up, you see that in church and everything is white, and so when you see the opposite, circuits get crosswired, man. So just to remind yourself that you're in this fucking hellhole, this matrix, that's the truth. But it obviously tells you if you make an image, a molten image or anything like that, and you worship it, obviously that's off, man. Because first of all, that depiction is wicked to worship, right? These are carnal things, man. These are just tools, man. But just like you have a menorah, you don't make the menorah graven image again, and you start worshiping, and we don't worship that, but it's part of the ceremony, it's part of the rituals, right? It's all in the process, man. But there's one more. I think there's a book of Habakkuk. I'm not sure if I skipped that part. Let's see. Maybe the book of Habakkuk. Yeah, man. The icons, right? Just knowing true facts, just knowing true history. Esau concealed it all. That's why it says in Revelations, 1,000 years. Right? After 1,000 years, it should be loose a little season, right? But when it says he was bound for 1,000 years, it says that he should deceive the nations no more, man. Because what is this devil doing? All he's doing is deceiving the nations, right? That's all this devil's doing. And why we call him the devil? Because the word devil is El Diablo in Spanish, meaning deceiver. In Latin, going back to deceiver, man. Right? Man, can't find that scripture. Yeah, can't find that scripture, man. But yeah, that was the point, you know, and that's just something that I found through the spirit about libation, right? Because it's just a pouring out of wine, and it just represents his philosophies, right? Because you get drunk off that, man. These nations get drunk, right? You get totally bugged out, man. Alright, so with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Aruwal, and salutations and blessings to you brothers. Until next time, I say Shalom.